Yes, hello children, how are you all? I hope all of you are fine and enjoying with your online classes, right? So yes children, as you all know that we have completed lesson number 1 of social studies for class 5. So I hope you people have understood the lesson as well as you have done with the written work which we have given in the form of pictures, okay? And you have written in the classwork as well as you have completed the reader part also. So today we are going to start lesson number 2, that is parallel and meridians. So everyone take out your reader, take out page number 168. This is lesson number 2, parallels and meridians. Okay. So what does it parallels and meridians means? Anyone knows? So it is nothing but these are just lines. Okay, these are just lines. So these lines, like this lines, are called as what? Parallels. And these lines are called as what? Meridians. So why are these lines drawn? What are the purpose of these lines to be drawn? Okay. So have you ever seen a globe? On a globe there are lines drawn like this. So why are they drawing these lines? Just to know, like if any want to know the location of the surface of any place on the surface of the earth. So in order to get the exact location, we need to draw these lines. So these lines, this parallel lines and meridian lines, these lines help us to know the location of some place on the surface of the earth. Okay, so let us see the introduction part of this. Yeah, start. The shape of the earth is like an orange. There are continents, countries and cities on its surface. There are also plains, mountains, plateaus, valleys, rivers and oceans also. Without any point of reference, it is difficult to locate places on the earth. To understand the location of the place on the surface of the earth, we need to know certain points or lines as reference. So yes, we have a earth, and our globe is like it is in the color of an orange. Okay, shape of the earth, it's like a spherical ball. So in this spherical ball you have placed so many places. You have rivers, you have mountains, you have valleys, you have oceans, you have plains, as well as you have states, you have countries, continents and the cities. So many places. But if you want to know the कि where is river कहाँ पे है, ocean कहाँ पे है, so like that कि हम लोग ऐसे ही हाथ लगा के हम नहीं बता सकते कि ocean कहाँ पे है. You cannot show the exact place or exact position of that where the ocean lying. Okay, so in order to know the exact place कि oceans कहाँ पे है, rivers कहाँ पे, India कहाँ पे है, other countries कहाँ पे हैं, so we will draw few lines. Okay, and these lines are also drawn with the help of numbers. उनके बीच में जो ये है lines के the points of reference like 90 degrees, 20 degrees, or the lines like this. There are we will draw these lines in order to locate the places, to know the exact that where these places are lying. So for that reason we will draw lines on the globe, okay, as a reference. Is that clear? Yes. We can know the location of a place with the help of globe. The axis of the globe on which it rotates has two endpoints. These points are called as what? Poles. These poles can be used as two fixed points. The north pole is the northernmost point at the top of the globe, and the south pole is the southernmost point at the bottom. Okay, so yes, in order to know the location, we will use what? Globe. So when you see the globe, there are 2 points. One point lies at the north side and the other point lies at the south side. So this is called as what? Northern pole, and this is called as what? Southern pole. These 2 points are called as what? Poles. So the point on the top is called as what? Northern pole, and the point on the south is called as what? Southern pole. Okay? Yes. So there are many circular and semicircular lines on a globe. These are imaginary lines drawn in order to make it easier to locate places. A circle is drawn exactly in the middle between the 2 poles. This is called as what? Equator. So on the globe, okay, there are some imaginary lines. These are just an imaginary lines which we have drawn for our reference to understand the places on the earth. Okay, so these imaginary lines, like there are some circles and semicircles. Okay, semicircles means what? जो total पूरा circle में नहीं होता है, जो खाली half circle है. So that half circle is called as what? Semicircles, and the circle which is drawn fully, that is called as what? Circle. So the circle which is drawn fully, okay, on the globe, the circle which is drawn fully, that is called as what? Equator. That point is called as what? Equator. Next, it divides the earth into two equal parts. Top half is the northern hemisphere and the bottom half is the southern hemisphere. The word hemi means half. So this divides the earth into the two equal parts. Okay. The top one is called as what? Northern hemisphere, and the southern one is called as what? Southern hemisphere. Towards the top, northern hemisphere. Towards the bottom, it is southern hemisphere. Is that clear, children? Again, I'll explain you. So parallels and meridians are nothing but these are the lines which are drawn on the equator. Why are these lines drawn? These lines are drawn in order to understand or to locate the places on the surface of the earth. Because of these lines, it is easy for us to understand कि कौन सी place कहाँ पे है, where are the oceans lying and where are the rivers lying. Okay, so yes, the point at which it is intersecting, it is called as what? Poles. The top one is called as what? Northern pole, and the bottom one is called as what? Southern pole. And the middle, okay, where you are having a full circle drawn on a globe, that is called as what? Equator. What is that called? Equator. And again, it is divided into two equal parts. The top part is called as what? Northern hemisphere, and the south part is called as what? Southern hemisphere. Okay, so today let us start with the parallels. Just parallels, let us understand what does it parallel means. The circular lines running from east to west on a globe are called lines of latitude. The lines run parallel to each other around the globe. So they are also called as parallels of latitude or parallels. So this type of lines is called as what? Parallels. These are what? Circular lines. Okay, circular means what? Round. So these are called as what? Circular lines. That's the reason it is also called as what? Lines of latitude or parallel lines. This type of lines is called as what? Lines of latitude or parallel lines. They never cut each other, each complete the line of latitude in a circle. The equator in the central line of latitude. All the other lines are numbered from this line of reference. They are measured in a degree from 0 degree to 90 degree. Okay, yes. So what happens? These are called as what? As a line of latitude or the parallel lines. So they never cut each other. Okay, like see, these are like circular lines, so they never cut each other like this. Okay, they have an intersection point between the two. There is a gap between the from one line to another line, and this gap, like, it is numbered. Okay, it is numbered right from 0 degree to 90 degree. Okay, it has been numbered. The gap between these two lines, they never intersect, they never meet. So there will be a gap, and this gap is like numbered. It is measured in a degree from 0 degree to 90 degree. Is that clear? And the 0 degree, this 0 degree here, it is the 0 degree. This 0 degree is called as what? Equator, because this is full circle. So this full circle is measured as 0 degree, and this 0 degree is also called as what? Equator. Next, latitudes or parallels are drawn at an interval of 1 degree. So there are 90 degrees of latitudes north of the equator and 90 degree of latitude south of the equator. Therefore, there are 181 parallels. For the convenience of latitudes are drawn at an interval of 10 each. The latitude north of the equator are labeled and those south of the equator yes. So what they are saying, these latitudes are drawn at an interval. Interval means what? At a break of how much degree? At a break of 1 degree. How much degree? At the break of 1 degree. So this is the break between one latitude to another latitude, and this break is how much it is measured? It is measured towards 1 degree. So there is, like, from the equator, this is the middle equator, and from the equator it is starting from 0 degree to the top over here where it is the intersection point, it is 90 degree, and again from the equator towards the bottom where there is the intersection point south side, it is also measured as what? 90 degree. So for convenience, the latitudes are drawn at an interval 10 degree each for convenience, in order to to know it properly. So these latitudes drawn at a intervals, at a breaks or at a gap of 10 degree. Okay, it is just on the board or it is just in the reader, we have drawn like this, but there are intervals between one latitude to another latitude. It is 10 degree intervals. Is that clear, children? Yes. The latitude becomes shorter and shorter as we move away from the equator towards the pole. The line of equator is the longest. 90 degree north and 90 degree south are only points. So as we are moving towards the equator, this lines of latitude, it is becoming shorter and shorter. You can see this is the equator. So जैसा वो ऊपर जाएगा, again it is becoming shorter. और ऊपर के again it is becoming shorter. और ऊपर के again it is becoming shorter, because it's like a shape of a ball. So middle you have a full circle, but again if you are moving towards the north side, it is becoming shorter. Again if you are moving towards the south side, it is again becoming what? Shorter. So next important parallels. Beside the equator, there are some other important parallels. Among other things, these parallels help in dividing the earth into different climatic zones. These parallels have the special names: Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn, Arctic Circle, Antarctic Circle. So these, they are just for the reference, we are speaking it as a lines, but these lines also has its names. Middle one is the equator, then again Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn, Arctic Circle, Antarctic Circle. Okay, so the points, these lines are called as what? Some lines are called as what? Tropic of Cancer. The south is also called as what? Tropic of Capricorn towards the south side, and Arctic Circle towards the north side, and Antarctic Circle towards the north side. So what is that? Like this is the middle point. Yeah, this is called as what? Equator. Okay, this is called as what? Equator. Then again moving towards here, they have a line like this. So this is called as what? Arctic Circle, and towards the south it is called as what? Antarctic Circle. Again moving towards the upside, this is called as what? Tropic of Cancer, and towards the north Tropic of Cancer, and towards the south it is what? Tropic of Capricorn. Okay, so for the our reference we can say it as a latitude lines. That is very easy for us. But again these lines have their own names, like Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn, Arctic Circle, Antarctic Circle, and the middle line is what? Equator. Is that clear, children? So for today this much is enough. Like we have understood parallels. Everyone go through the video and read the lesson so that you can improve your reading skills. Also coming in the next session, I'll explain you about the meridians. Okay, children? Yeah, go through the videos and complete your notes also. So we'll meet with the next video. Till then, goodbye, take care.